Good morning everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we have my own Audi S3 and we're gonna go for a drive. So let's start the car up. It does say service, but we just had it serviced, so we still need to reset it. Don't worry. And we start it up. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. And we are in the Netherlands. As you can see, no mountains whatsoever. Just a lot of farmlands. So let's go. So here we go. Welcome to my Audi S3. This is the 8L model, which indicates the building years from I think 97 to 2001. And the car is pretty much standard, besides two things. One of them is the suspension, which is a KW V2 set. So these coilovers are really good. I think probably the best upgrade for this car. As from standard, they are, yeah, the body roll is pretty terrible, so that really helps with the KW. And then the second one is the exhaust. It's now a Milltek and it's the non-resonated version. It's still catback, so I didn't do any downpipes or catless, but it gives just a tiny bit extra sound. I would have liked it to have a bit more sound, but yeah, it is what it is. These cars are pretty notorious for not having the best sound, but yeah. So let's just start off normal, and then as we are a bit further and at a place where it's a bit less busy, we will open it up a bit. So to tell you a bit more about the car, it has a 1.8 liter turbo, the famous one, and it has 210 horsepower from factory, but some owner a couple years back, he decided to upgrade the ECU to a facelift version. Well, this is a facelift, this car, but it didn't come with the 224 horsepower. But he decided to swap the ECU out for a newer one, so it should have about 224 horsepower, which is alright. It's not a whole lot by today's standard, but yeah, it has a decent amount of torque, so that really helps. But to drive it like this, just on on a day-to-day basis, is really good. It's very comfortable even with the KW coilovers. Let's see if I can go. Yes, I can. And the Milltek exhaust is not too bad. Well, I say not too bad. You don't actually really hear a difference from the standard one, which is too bad actually. I would have liked to have a bit more sound, but yeah, unfortunately it doesn't really help with the sound. So let's go to the right here, and hopefully it's a bit less busy. So interior wise, I think this is really awesome. These generations of Audis, also the S4 B5 or S4 B5, they all have pretty much the same interior, and I absolutely love that. The steering wheel is really awesome. It's just clean, and this car has the RSNE radio on it, which I think is from a newer generation, and I think the R8 and the Gallardo share the same radio as well, which is a fun fact. To drive it just normally, it's really good. The shifts are really easy, and the clutch feels probably one of the best out there. I think in some cases it's better than new cars actually. Just the biting point of the car is just really good. And so if you want to launch the car, it's pretty easy to do actually. Yeah, low down I think it has the most power, or the power comes in at about 2500 RPM, which is pretty low, and it revs out I think until about 5, and then it does start to drop a bit. So we will go right here, and then we are going left, and then we come onto my favorite road. It's a road which just follows a river. So yeah, has some pretty good turns in it, but I hope it's not too busy. So here we go, first gear pull. And that was pretty illegal. Also the brakes on this car, these are standard brakes, but they are really good. So let's go. We'll go right instead. So we're now driving on top of what they call the dikes. These are just walls that pretty much protect us from all the water here in the Netherlands, as you can see, pretty close. But it does make up for some pretty decent roads here. Some nice turns where you can really test out the performance of the car. And especially the coilovers, because they are really good. I fitted some Dunlop Sport Max tires. They're not too expensive, but they really stick incredible. And especially with the four-wheel drive. Banked corner here, watch out. Woo! It's just impossible to lose grip in this car. It's super sticky, and yeah, you really can go incredibly fast, yeah. The car is 20 years old, but it really doesn't feel like it's 20 years old. Maybe apart from the brake feel, but I think that there is a small issue with some vacuum hose, And so if I press the brake really hard, yeah, you push into some air which you have to push through, and then the brakes work really good. It's especially if you are on boost. So on low boost, and now I'm fully braking, but it just takes a second, which is a bit weird and can be dangerous sometimes. So yeah, that's it's an older car, so you're gonna have these vacuum issues. So let's just turn around. This road is a bit like the Nürburgring at some places, I feel like. So 0 to 100. Traction. 100. Want to try that again with ESP off, because that was not good. So ESP off, let's go. Downside is that it's really hard to heel toe in this car. The pedals are too far away from each other, so that is a downside. But yeah, the grip is just amazing. Woo! And the scenery as well. The Netherlands can be beautiful. It can be. We don't have mountains, but we do have a lot of water. So let's make a left turn here. Try to heel toe, but you can't come to the pedal. So yeah, pretty much that was the Audi S3. I hope you liked it. I certainly did. Let me know if you want to see more of these commentating videos where I just talk over the car. And yeah, I hope the scenery here is a bit different than what you guys are used to. And I hope you like it, of course. So if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe for some more videos. And let me know what kind of cars you want to see on the channel. Do you want to see more like modified cars or newer cars? Let me know and I will try to find some more cars to review for you guys. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you and see you in the next one. Bye bye.